Hey guys, this is Modern CGI, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the speaker animation with the MoGraph sound effector. And what we're going to be doing is, if you click on the link below the video, there's a download link to the speaker. So once you download that, you're going to go and you're going to merge it into your Cinema 4D document. So I'm going to go ahead and get mine out. It's named Speaker, just in case you didn't know. Alright guys, once you get that into your project, as you can see, we got the two speakers here. If you click on them, they're the domes, and that's what we're going to be animating. The other speaker, you can just leave it alone. So the way it works is, you're going to go up here to MoGraph, Effector, Sound, and once you've added that, you might as well go ahead and delete the sound effector that I've previously put in there for you guys. So click on that, click delete. Now you can use any sound effects that you want, but for me, I'm just going to go ahead and choose one I had earlier. It's I'm not sure the song, but one thing, it does have to be a WAV file, .wav. Okay, so there's a lot of converters out there online. Once you get that converted to WAV, what you're going to be doing is you're going to go ahead and import that. So mine's in downloads. Let me go ahead and get that. I'm trying to go slow for you guys. I know when I watch a lot of tutorials, people go so fast. Alright, so once you got that opened, once you got it open, you're going to go ahead and click on your speaker and the cloners. Those are the two speakers. You can rename them if you want, but you got a small speaker, which is cloner 1, and then you got a larger speaker, which is cloner. You don't have to do this with the speakers if you don't like. You can use a sphere, anything that you want animated, but for now we're just going to go ahead and use the speaker. So go ahead and click on your cloner and go to effectors. There are no effectors in here, but we want the sound effector to be in there. So we're going to go back up to our sound effector we added, and we're going to drag and drop it into the effectors tab. Okay, and go ahead and do that for the other cloner too. See, there's no effectors in that. Go ahead and drop that in there too. Alright, I don't think it should work, but let's go ahead and test it out. You're going to have to click on the speaker icon if you want to hear the what is going to be playing while you're animating. So go ahead and click on that. Go to the play button. Click play. Alright, so we can go ahead and see that that's going to work. You can hear it and it's animating. But if you want it to play where you want it to play, what you're going to go and do is you're going to change the frames. I think most of you guys know how to do this, so I'm going to kind of do it a little quick. I know for me, I want it to go to frame 2000. I want it to start at frame 1600. So we're going to go ahead and play that. Alright, so there we go. That's pretty much most of it right there. But as you can see, we have some clipping right here, which is not nice, obviously. So what we're going to do first, before we do the clipping, this normally helps me. It depends on how you like it, and it's really all up to you with your adjustments. But what you're going to go do is go back to your sound effector and click on the effector tab, and you're going to go down here. Now for bass, I normally adjust these settings to where it's a slant like this. As close as you can get it towards over here, like that, where it's a huge slant at the beginning. Normally that helps for me, I'm not sure. As you can see, I like that better, and actually it already fixed the clipping problem. Let's go ahead and finish that and see. Alright, so that fixed the clipping problem, but what if you do have clipping? Alright, if your speakers are, moving out like that and popping out and everything, what you're going to have to do Let me do something. Let me get back to where we were. Alright, what you're going to have to do is you're going to go to your parameter tab and you're going to change what direction it goes into. Alright, so if I wanted it to pop out more, which I don't, I need to change that to 75 on the y-axis. See, we don't want that, it's too far, so I'm going to change it back to 50. If it's popping out more, you want to change it lower to 35. And that's how it works. But I found a comfortable area for my music at 50, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. So there you go, you basically got your sound effector working. I'm not going to play it for you guys because I can see it's working. So they, like I said, that worked right there. If you want to have the spheres involved that I had in the previous animation, what you're going to have to do is you're going to go and add a sphere, obviously. And then there might be a way to get it to work without this, but this is the only way I could get it to work. So if you know of a better way to get it without using the cloner object, let me know. Put it in the comments section and I'll make sure everybody sees it. I'll put an annotation up, whatever. What you're going to have to do is you're going to put your sphere into the cloner. Once you put your sphere in the cloner, what you're going to have to do, since I don't want them like that, I just like having, I don't like having it in a grid. I kind of liked having them randomized. So what I did was I put it as an object. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I put it as a grid array and I just changed everything to 1. Now, once you have it at 1, you pretty much do the same thing you did for the speakers. You go to effectors, and you put sound. Let's go ahead and play it real quick. Alright, so as you can see, it's not doing what we want, at least what I want it to do. I want it to go from small to big with the pulses. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to remove that sound effector. And we're going to create another one, MoGraph, effector, sound effector. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to this dotted. We're going to load up the sound we had. And mine was in downloads. Go ahead and get that. So get your file that you want to play. Alright, so we got that. It's going to be really loud if I play it, but I might as well play it a little bit. I'm not going to do it right now. But obviously, you know, you got both sounds in there, so it's going to be a little loud. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your parameter, uncheck position, and click check scale. And then do it to your liking. So I'm just going to go ahead and put 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's go ahead and play. As you can see, that's really loud. Now you can adjust that to your settings, whether or not you want to adjust it for bass, the treble, all that kind of stuff. And you can go ahead and do that. So like I said, that's basically that right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to group these together, press Alt-G. You can rename it if you want, I'm not. You're just going to copy and paste, and you're going to move them around wherever you want to move them. These can get a little messy, whatever. You just move them around wherever you want them. And it will get very loud due to all the sounds playing. So that's it right there. That's pretty much it. If you want to have the camera animations, I'm not going to go ahead and keyframe them all for you guys, show you all, but I will show you the process of it. The way it works. And that's basically everything. If you already know about Stage, you can go ahead and leave the video. I appreciate you watching. But if you want to learn how to use the Stage object and use multiple cameras like I did in the animation, go ahead and stay tuned. What we're going to do here is we're going to add a Stage object. Where is Stage? Alright. And also we're going to add a camera. The way it works is if you know how to keyframe your camera. Whoops. What do I do? Alright. So if you know how to keyframe your camera, go to scenes camera, we're going to go ahead and look from our camera. Let's say we want the first scene to start here. You're going to click on keyframe. And we're going to go, say, 100 frames. So we're going to go to 1700. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move it to where we want it to go, where we want it to face. And we're going to insert another keyframe. Okay, now if you want another view, what I did was I added another camera, and we're going to go from 1700, this camera right here, camera 1, we want it to zoom in from here, from 1700, all the way up to, let's just say 1820, sorry about that, to right here. Alright, now the way it works is you have a stage object, and you put your camera that you want to currently be rendering in the view. So we want for the first 100 frames to be camera 1. We're going to click Control and click this little circle. And we're going to go to where the camera stops, is 1700. And we're going to click it again. I'm pretty sure, I might have to correct myself. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to 1820, which is where, no, I'm sorry, we're going to, sorry about what I do. At 1700, we're going to change our camera to camera 1. Now that's when we click on it. Alright, now, and that's how it should be. Let's go and play. Alright, there you go. And that's basically how it works. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. I know it was very loud for me. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down there, and I'll definitely check them out. Please subscribe and rate and comment. I'm trying to get this channel up and going. I will definitely give you guys more tutorials if you guys want some. Again, this is Modern CGI, and again, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.